life I'm mad. I can go Hulk and smash. You can get all my wrath. Better not cross my path. I'm just mad. I'm big mad. We stay mad. Cause we mad.
Good evening. What is going on? You were tuned into the Mad Ones Live. This is your boy, Professor Tony, alongside you guy, Boogaloo Jones. And we got some breaking news. And if you're under a rock, you probably didn't know or hear about this, but the Diddler, Diddy, P. Diddy, formerly known as Love, son Diddy Combs, is found not guilty and on all of the main charges, man. Like, it's almost impossible to think he could get off on a Fed case. But I mean, I think the Feds usually win, right? What, 98% of the time? All right, so he has pulled off just pretty much the impossible. He didn't beat all his charges. He has 2 charges, and we're gonna go. The Diddler is back. We're gonna go over that. He has 2 charges, and those 2 charges, he can face 20 years for that. But something tells me he's not going to face any of those charges.
Give him 20 years?
No, I don't think he's gonna get. I think he's gonna go home. So I think, look, man, he is the perfect villain. He is the perfect villain that we called him the Diddler. We had the whole thing. We had the supervillain outfit and everything. He had the grotto, secret underground grotto to escape when the cops came. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man is really, he is doing the arc of a supervillain. And in every one of the movies, don't the supervillain get off? Like, before he gets caught again? Don't he always get off? But remember, he got off also for shooting that lady in the face. Didn't he shoot that lady in the face? The woman testified that he the one that shot her in the face, and he still ain't getting no time. I wonder how that worked. Tell me, Boo, if I shoot you in the face, we go to the court, you are alive, and you say he shot me, and then they're like, nah, it was Shine. It was Shine. It was Shine. It wasn't you. And then he gets off. He's good. Yeah. And then you go, and then Keefy D. If y'all don't know, Keefy D is a guy that is supposedly Tupac's killer, right? He comes and they say, who paid you to do this? He says, Diddy. Did it make the news? Wait, maybe for a day. Like, it made the news cycle, and then he doesn't even get any. They're not doing any trials. Nobody picked it up. It just goes under the radar. I mean, the real question is, whose lapdog is he? Who? There's somebody with more power than Diddy that's making this possible. Because I mean, you shooting people in the face. I mean, the woman said she's still out here yelling to the rooftop that he shot me in the face. That's the one that tripped me out the most. Okay, Keefy D is coming and saying Diddy is the one that told me and was going to give me $1 million. He's still alive and testifying. Nothing. And then here we could see Cassie literally trying to run away from this freak off that she loves. All right, and I get it. She could have loved it in the beginning, but how do you explain her running away and you dragging her ass in the hotel? How does that happen, bro? If she loves it so much.
Too much, man.
That's the part that's crazy. I'm just trying to figure this out. But he is the perfect supervillain because, you know, just like in all the Joker and Batman movies, they always get out. You're like, oh, no, we got him. And you're like, psych. He's good. Diddy is good right now. All right. So, we're going to go over and let's go ahead and listen to this right here. You got anything you want to say about it, man? I'm just tripping out on the verdict. Hey, look, I'm surprised. I did hear Book say, nah, he going to get off. He going to get off on this. I did hear you say
that. Hey, man, the Diddler. They money talks and
bullshit walks.
Yes, walks.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's go ahead and watch this right here and see what they had to say about this verdict.
One, the racketeering conspiracy charge. Sean Combs has been found not guilty of racketeering conspiracy, perhaps the most complicated charge for the jury to understand. The count 1 had provided for a number of predicate acts, but the jury does not.
I don't think people understand how hard it is to beat a a conspiracy charge from the government, bro. That is almost like it's so easy to prove conspiracy, right? But like, because my brother, that, that's how my brother went on conspiracy Fed charge, right? So you didn't even have to do much. Didn't have to do much of anything, but they got everybody in on the RICO. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
It's
was
just amazing
Meech.
that he was able to get off on that.
He got.
Huh? Say it again, Book.
Yeah, that's how DMF got banged up.
Yeah, right.
Meech did anyway.
Yeah,
He never
that's
get
what I'm
caught
saying.
with no dope in there.
Shit, that's how they got Al Capone. Yeah. They needed conspiracy. It was like, this guy's too smart. We can't catch him.
They got his ass on tax evasion. Yeah.
Yeah. But they was able to use that in the RICO.
Yeah. And he was scared to get shot. Yeah.
But let's go on. For the fact that he got off on that one was the craziest one. But let's keep going.
Have to get into that because they have found Sean Combs not guilty of leading a criminal enterprise, not guilty of racketeering conspiracy. They will now move to the other 4 counts, 2 of them on sex trafficking and on and we have not guilty now on count 2, which was sex trafficking of Cassandra Ventura. Sean Combs has been found not guilty of sex trafficking when it comes to his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. There was a real debate that the jury heard over the course of the last 2 months about consent and coercion and the complications of deciding when an 11-year relationship between Combs and Cassie Ventura may have become a criminal one. And the jury decided it was not criminal sex trafficking when Sean Combs committed what his attorneys freely admitted was domestic abuse, as you saw in that video. He has been found not guilty now on racketeering conspiracy, not guilty on sex trafficking of Cassie Ventura. He has been found guilty on count 3, transportation for the purposes of prostitution. He has also been found guilty on count 5, transportation for the purposes of prostitution.
All right, so those 2 counts are the ones I was telling you, boy, that he can get 20 years.
That ain't snake.
Like, you said who?
They ain't gonna get that man on 20 years for that. They're gonna get that man
I'm just telling you that's
I'm just telling you that's 20 years for that.
Hold up, buddy. I hear you. I'm just trying to so they know that the maximum he could get for those 2 charges, they're 10 years apiece. So he can face 20 years for those 2 separate charges. So, but I'm with you, Book. I don't think that they're gonna, because there's people that pay for prostitutes all the time and they don't get jail time. And he's a rich man, so it's a real good chance that he doesn't get that. Right. So I guess it's up to the judge.
The NBA and NFL players fly women out all day.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Stephon Diggs just threw Cardi B to a damn castle.
I don't think they get that for. I don't think they call that prostitution though. I think it's like
these Instagram models. They fly them out and pay them.
I know, but it's hey. All right, let's say this. Say this. You dating long distance. You got a long distance girlfriend. You fly her out, right? Is that prostitution?
No, that's not prostitution. But these Instagram models, these other be me and fly them out and pay them to have sex. That's prostitution.
Well,
is it not?
It's because it's indirect, so they're not gonna be able to get them on that because there's indirect. It's like, oh, you buying her stuff at the mall and y'all going out and eating dinner and stuff like that. It's not. So what they call that? They just flew
getting flew out from America to Canada.
Like you just getting flued out, bro. Yeah, I get it, but I don't know how they gonna. That ain't gonna work in court. Like I didn't pay her directly for it. I just paid her. I gave her dinner, bro. You that's almost like a date, then, bud. You paid her to come out to the date, didn't you?
No, we ain't flying nobody out. You talking about flying somebody from another state to another state?
Yeah, yeah.
How many rappers?
But the reason why they
with the Instagram and models and stuff.
Well, I hear you, but I'm just saying the reason why they won't do that is because that's a slippery slope. Because if you do have your boo is out of town and you fly her out, you get what I'm saying? If maybe you say you got her mad or something like that, she said, "Hey, I got proof he flew me out," and you get locked up.
Hey, man.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just talking about all these rich people. All these rich people do the
Oh man,
same
Ty
thing.
said if a transaction is made, it's technically wait. So are we gonna wait? You understand where this goes, right? We're technically paying for it.
We ain't talking
Everybody
about no
paying for it.
listen. No. We're not talking to nobody that you dating or talking to. We talking about you just meet an Instagram model online. It's like, hey, let me fly
And you
you
say,
out.
I like you. I like
I
you.
like you. Let me
Come
fly
over
you
here.
out. Yeah, that prostitution. You paying her. Cause get what? You paying her to smash. You done flew her out.
I mean, but
paying
there are
her.
people there, but there are some of them start dating them Instagram
Man,
girls.
I ain't seen none of them dating them. Name one.
Yeah, they
Seen
dating them
nobody dating
Instagram girls.
Man, I see Drake be smashing them. He done flew a lot of
Well,
them.
Drake, that's different though. Drake. All right, so what? Well,
Yeah.
Drake. I remember Drake so-called flew out Ice Spice when she first came out. I remember that.
Well, that you know, yeah, he did. But, you know, she a rapper though. You know what I'm saying?
So that don't count.
It counted. She would have what's called Jordan Poole paid her $500,000 just for a date. I don't even think he got none.
Yeah, well, we don't know. We don't. Well, all we heard was the amount of money. We don't know if he got none or not.
If he got none, and he probably did.
That's so so she a prostitute.
Yeah, a rapper prostitute. Yeah,
a rapper prostitute.
Hey man, yeah.
brother.
Hey,
She a rapper prostitute.
Brother.
What are we doing out here, bro? See, we need Ray J. We need to bring Ray J back just for this topic. We ain't seen Ray J in a minute.
Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain.
Yeah, man. That made me think though. What are they gonna do now? Because all these celebrities, like Ray J, that was talking all that mess. If Diddy get out, then what now?
Diddy gonna release them tapes on y'all ass.
Nah, Diddy ain't gonna. I think that might be the leverage. That might be the leverage right there, bro. That might be the leverage, and we're gonna talk about that.
That damn the devil. Now I see these girls in the comments. Cassie is absolutely in danger. This is why assault abuse victims.
Well, that's what. Yeah, I seen that. It was girls saying. Girls are saying this is why girls don't go speak up and say anything because you know what I'm saying.
That wasn't, but I told you they didn't prove the case of no sex trafficking to me. I told you that from the jump. I say I see domestic violence. Okay, he paid for some prostitutes.
No, but that's the thing though. When you do have abuse with alongside prostitution, which he got charged for, that's when you can bring in the sex trafficking because you could say that was coercion. But his defense was like, well, this time over here she wanted it. So I don't know why the prosecutors didn't go, okay, she might have wanted it that one day. You can want something one day and then crave something another day. I don't got to have pizza every single day, right? So it's true she might have wanted it that one day because it's clear she didn't want it that day. She was running from the free call.
Things that messed them up with this case, in my eyes. 50 Cent baby mama still getting $10,000 a month from Diddy. That's one thing.
Is that what
Cassie
baby mama got to do with it?
I love these free calls.
But okay, yes, he could have. And then
she still
is it possible?
$10,000 a month.
Let me ask you this though: is it possible?
She tried to tell me she didn't want to do this.
You mess with a girl, right? And you like loved her at first, and then you found out you didn't like her later on, right? It is possible later to change your mind about the thing that you said you liked. You get what I'm saying? It's very possible. So they're using text messages from what year? What year? What year was those text messages?
I'm saying. They were while she was with her husband. She cheated on her husband with Diddy.
Yeah, I know, but she's been with that man for a minute though. So what I'm saying is how recent. That's why I never got the how recent was that. I
don't know how recent they were.
Because she could have very well changed her mind in the last 2-3 years.
And 50 baby mom just slut hungry, money hungry, man. Because you still letting the man pay your rent, but you talking about he did all this to you, but you still taking them $10,000 a month from him.
From 50 or from Diddy?
From Diddy. Diddy was still paying her rent, so that messed that whole thing up with I'm like, what is
Well,
she
I
talking?
mean, a lot of people ain't gonna turn down money, bro. Like what? Like
But
I
it's
don't
all
care if it's
listen,
coming.
man.
Look, I don't care
Women,
if it's coming from your op, bro. I don't care, bro. If they're not gonna turn on that money, man.
listen, man. If your woman got grape, they not messing with the dude that graped them. Let's just
If
be
the,
for real.
if they are paying the bills, I'm not saying she's gonna mess with them, but like, why would you like? Hey, you keep paying for it. I don't think they're gonna be like, stop paying my mortgage. They might not come around them no more, but they ain't gonna
She
stop
was
them
still
going.
coming around. Yeah, well, I
Oh,
think the
they
shit
did.
gave her hell.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's different. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking around. I'm like, they brought. I'm like, y'all made yourself look bad. So I'm like, I knew he was gonna beat this. He gonna beat that. Cause it's too much. I'm Diddy smart to keep all them damn text messages. He knew they were gonna come up one day.
Well, that's the thing though. He also kept them videos, and remember,
He
he
kept
got
them
tipped off.
videos too.
He got tipped off about the raid. Remember,
Yeah, yeah,
that
he
was the
did
very
get tipped
first
off.
thing that we talked about. Okay, so he didn't get Epstein. I think they got all the Epstein stuff. Diddy might have had copies, and he took them
Yeah,
things and hit them. That might
yeah,
be the leverage right there,
yeah. And
because
then
there's a lot of people in Hollywood that can't afford to have them videos come out.
I said I heard the lawyers about they seen one on and they were trying to sell it to
You know what's funny? They didn't show not one of those tapes in the courts.
they sold
That's
Cassie. They sold Cassie one of
they showed
Cassie.
Cassie running.
No, they showed one of her takes of the freak offs. Yeah, they did. They showed one of them.
They showed one of her. Okay, so what about everybody else?
Nah. You know damn well they ain't got nothing to do with the case. Got
What
nothing to do with this
it's
case.
all part of it. The point is they're trying to prove conspiracy. They're trying to
Tony,
prove that there's a rank of
Miss
people
Tony,
doing XYZ. So what do you mean it got nothing to do with it?
Tony. They got Prince Harry. You think they finna bring this man to court?
Right,
You think they finna bring these politicians into court? No, man.
video.
Supposed to be knocked off, man. You talking about some politicians
And that's my point. And that's a lot of people's point. Let's
You know what
finish
I'm
it. Then
saying?
we're gonna get to those points
The
because a lot
head
of
be
people
took
are
out their
thinking that.
shoulder.
A
You
lot
know
of people are
damn
definitely
well.
thinking that.
No, we ain't bringing them in court. The judge and everybody be deleted. Yeah.
I was
You know what the
disappointed that he
Clintons
wasn't
do.
found guilty. It's a lot of folks. A lot of folks are feeling that way.
And I hate
Uh,
Diddy. But I knew he was gonna beat that. Like I said, he gonna beat that.
Well, he still got 2 charges, but he ain't
Yeah.
getting hit with the serious things. So that's one thing he might be able to get off. But
Oh, look at Pip old Diddy.
so
I
let's
hate
see this.
Diddy, Pip.
These charges carry a maximum penalty of up to 10 years in prison, so we do have a split verdict. Sean Combs has been
10
found
years.
not guilty of racketeering conspiracy, not guilty of sex trafficking Cassandra Ventura, but he has been found guilty on 2 counts of transportation for the purposes of prostitution. And we're waiting for one more count, the sex trafficking of Jane. And just now the jury has decided that Sean Combs is not guilty of sex trafficking his former girlfriend who testified under the pseudonym Jane. So the jury has now believed that the relationships that Sean Combs had with his former girlfriends, Cassie Ventura and a woman who testified under the pseudonym Jane, were not criminal, did not involve sex trafficking. All Sean Combs has been convicted of here is transportation for the purposes of prostitution. And Kira, those did seem to be the most evident crimes that Sean Combs committed. On count 1, the racketeering.
All right, so those are
he got
the.
up on the
So he has
major
2.
charges.
Yeah, he got. That's why they celebrating. So they got. So Diddy, they got pictures. You know, I think another reason too. Is this didn't have the public eye, right? Because it was a federal case and they can't bring it into the courtroom like how like we saw OJ. I
Young
think this
Thug
was
and them.
it was out of a lot of people's minds because all you could get is these pictures. So they got picture of Diddy. He got on his knees. So apparently he got on his knees. He started praying. Then he said he told the jury thank you. He told thank you to the jury, and he waved at them.
Listen,
So
remember when the judge told him to stop looking at the jury? Man, Diddy done paid some of them folk, man. He done got his hand in the jury. He done paid a couple of them.
maybe they were
Couple of them was
scared, bro,
millionaires.
because Diddy been able to get some folk like Kid Cudi swear the man blew his car up, so they were like, man, maybe he could blow my car up and not have nothing.
No, Diddy gave them a check. Remember they kicked the one juror off because they talking about he was compromised. Diddy done gave some of them folks
Yeah.
checks, man.
Yeah. That's true.
Diddy done paid them folks, man. I ain't mad at it. Hey, you got on.
You
Hey,
ain't mad at
what
him.
it is.
I thought you
I
don't
don't
like
even
him. You
like
should be
Diddy.
mad at him.
I don't like him. I don't
Then
like
you should
him.
be
But,
mad
you
at
know,
it.
hey,
I can
this
see if
is
you
how
like him.
corrupt. This is what I'm saying. This is just how corrupt the system in the world is. Now, it's not shocking to me. Ain't none of this stuff shocking, man. This is how corrupt the world. Women will do anything for money.
This is how,
Now you see everybody do anything for
you're
money.
right. This is how the world works. This is how the world works. You got money, you get to do more than people that don't have money. That's just how that. At the end of the day, we want to keep it 100. That's just what it is.
That's how the world works. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, apparently he was thankful, and he got on his knees and started praying. It's funny when like everybody become Christian or whatever faith. Well, everybody become religious when they about to die or something, or they're in a bad situation. It's all every single time they just start praying. God, please.
They gonna give him time served. Why would I tell you? He talking about he's facing up to 10 years.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that because he was in there about a year.
Yeah, about 2 years.
Mm.
He'd have been locked up for a minute now.
Nah, it's been a year, like a year, a couple months. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, they probably gonna give him time served, but it's not as like what he think it is. It ain't all good like he think it is. He think that you know your camera off?
Oh yeah, yeah, you need to go on over there with Russell now. Go on and flee the country. Go on over there with Russell Simmons. Get the hell on.
So this is real. This is real. I know people gonna be, but no. This is real. Okay, for whatever reason, Diddy. This is what Diddy supporters look like. First of all, I was like, damn, I ain't never met a Diddy fan. They always used to like Frank Mac or Biggie or Mace, and they used to like everybody else, right? But this is Diddy got fans, bro, and this is what they did when they heard his verdict, bro. Have you seen
Diddy fan?
Oh, Piff a Diddy fan? That's first, man. That Piff, you the first Diddy fan I've met. I never met one before. Yeah, but here goes the look.
Piff a Diddy fan.
This is the jury found Diddy not guilty of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking, and this is what they started doing, bro.
Oh hell no!
If you don't know, yeah, I think definitely the guy in the middle. They're throwing baby oil on each other.
Mafia.
They're putting
Rainbow Mafia.
But did you hear what I'm saying? They're putting baby oil on each other.
Yeah.
Y'all are fucking
Rainbow Mafia, man.
Armand! Look! Armand is a fucking mess!
I can never get that happy or sad about people I don't know. I'm never gonna understand it, so I don't try to. But yeah, they're really happy that Diddy got off. All right.
Diddy got off.
And yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. This is what you do, bro. Hey, there's people out here that relate to Diddy, man. They like them. They're like, I'm gonna be at some freak offs. I wouldn't mind being at a freak off. You know what I mean?
You know what I want to see? How many of these celebrities come at the Diddy side? Don't want nobody rocking with him with this case going on. I want to see how many come at his side now.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was asking before when they was all pouring on. You know, they was look. That's why I'm wondering: are they gonna be like, man, Diddy? I just thought you was gonna release the tapes, but we cool, right?
Yeah.
Like what?
They rejoicing,
do they
Queen.
need Diddy? Do they need Diddy?
No.
Yeah. They are. They were out there. Exactly, Queen. They out there jumping around and loving the fact that Diddy.
They don't need Diddy. They got Kanye stayed down with him besides Kanye. Kanye, you know.
Kanye, man, Kanye all over the place. Because Kanye called him a fed, bro. It's like, stop it.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Yeah, what easy got going on.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. So you got people like LeBron, Prince Harry. I mean, you got some powerful names on this list. Who else was on there that could be in there? Jay-Z.
Man, we see the party. Donald Trump was at one of the party. He won't get out regardless.
Oh no, Donald Trump never went to the Diddy.
Trump,
that was you thinking
Trump
Epstein.
Too.
That was Epstein, not Diddy.
The hell you see them bitches?
Epstein.
Oh, that Epstein bitch.
Yeah, you mixing them up.
Man, but they were hanging together all
But yeah, it's that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of powerful names on them tapes. So like, Jay-Z, come on now, they ain't
swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up.
Diddy thought he was. Remember
Robert Kraft, Jay-Z, don't forget.
Step down like he knew something was happening. What changed, bro? What changed? That's what I want to know.
What you mean?
Didn't TD Jake step down? We was like, oh, he know somebody happened.
Yeah, he stepped down.
Yeah. So what changed?
He probably thought he was gonna come up. Ow. TD Jakes.
He said he'll be out Monday free of all charges. They just didn't want to throw a 4th of July Diddy party. Hey, that's a good one. Because Friday is 4th of July. So yeah, just like
like he's not going nowhere.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere right now. But that's diabolical. She's getting naked. They throwing baby oil on each other. They are there outside the courthouse doing that, bro. Like, public indecency is like literally a crime, bro. Like, what happened? She said, "I'm gonna get naked right outside the courthouse. I don't care. I don't care, bro. Don't mean nothing to me." It is. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, surprising.
She fell for her life. Told the judge to revoke his bail. Man, Diddy gonna get out.
Oh well, yeah. Speaking of that, let's talk about that. Because they sure as heck did deny his bail. So let's talk about that, because that was one of the first things the judge tried to do. Well, people thought he was gonna get out today
in the Sean,
but I guess not so lucky for him. I think you got a point, X. They don't want no celebration on 4th of July of this man Diddy. Hey, it's been a lot of some high profile people get off. You think they wouldn't, right? Like, we could go from OJ to what's that boy name with the Trayvon Martin thing? What's his name? I can't remember it. Zimmerman. Yeah, it's like it just seems like if it's a high profile case, I think they're just gonna get off for TV. I think that's they're doing this for ratings, bro. At this point, bro, it's like, which high profile case did they go down that it was nationwide? Can you think of one?
Yeah.
Epstein passed. I mean, not passed, or he did pass. I don't know.
Man, even Weinstein got off. He got off. Yeah, you're right. All of them get off.
That's what I'm trying. All the high profile ones, and I still believe. This is my personal opinion. I have no proof, so I don't ask me for proof. But I just believe this deep down. I think Epstein did. Look, man. I'm telling you, man. Movies be like real life, bro. I think Epstein just said, "Hey, let me just play dead, and I'm gonna fly off to an island and relax." And he's still doing whatever the hell he been doing out there on that island. I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm telling you, he is good. Epstein ain't dead. Don't believe that mess. He said, "I'm pissed." Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you, Queen.
Watch out! I'm pissed.
I ain't seen one of the mad ones right there in a long time.
Let me see something.
All right, so let's see what they got to say. So yeah, a lot of them know what I'm talking about. I believe that. Okay, Helena. Okay, I ain't alone, man. I'm telling you, I just think that man had too much money and too much leverage to go so-called knock himself off. I don't believe it. I just think that was a good story, so he could just fly away, be free, don't have to even worry about the trial. And that's a good solution for everybody involved. Because I don't think you take all them years to blackmail people to not have any backups and not have any contingency plans just in case they try to turn on you. Like I don't believe it. Anyway,
he gonna get out anyway. Trump was gonna pardon him. He gonna get out any damn way.
No. Epstein, that was too high profile to try to pardon him and make you look bad.
No, I say he gonna Diddy.
Oh, you talking about Diddy? I don't know about that one either. I don't know. I can't. But let's see what they say. Let's see what they say though.
We're back with our breaking news. The judge in the Sean Diddy Combs trial has just rather shockingly denied him bail. This, of course, coming after the news that the jury convicted him of 2 of the lesser charges in the government's case against him, finding him not guilty of the 3 biggest and most consequential charges. Do we have Elizabeth Wagmeister yet? Okay, so let's get straight to CNN's Elizabeth Wagmeister, who's outside the court, along with Laura Coates. Laura, this is a surprising development. What are we learning? What are the judge's reasons for not letting him out?
Well, we are still learning all the reasons why the judge has denied bail to Sean Diddy Combs pending his sentence.
We're back with our breaking news.
Oh, yeah. So the judge denied bail. So I don't know. Is that a good sign, Boog? Because don't forget, he still did get hit with those 2 charges. Now, I want you to be very clear. There is no minimum charge.
10 years.
Listen, it's no minimum though. So that means he could have 0. You get what I'm saying? It's 0 to 10 years. There's no set minimum. It's not like he has to do at least 2 years to 10 years. It's 0 to 10.
I think they're gonna work something over the weekend.
Is this a good sign that the judge is denying bail?
I think they're gonna work something out. Man, they shoot the judge a little cash. They're gonna work something over the weekend.
Oh, you think the judge like, hey, I'm gonna have to get a little more?
They're gonna work something over the weekend.
You're gonna have to give me a little bit more. Dang, bro. That's the way of the world, but you really think the judge trying to get paid?
I don't know. Do we got a female or a male judge?
I don't know. Well, you think it's a difference?
Yeah, they're gonna make a big difference. Yeah. Well, if it's a female judge, I've been seeing on videos and stuff, your ass might go down the road for about 10 years for real. But if it's a male judge, you might, okay, I ain't proved that case. It is what it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Queen said they let a monster has been set free. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide husband, hide Demo. Okay, we're gonna have to
hide your wives, hide your kids, hide Nemo. Look, and the little mermaid around that bitch.
And the Little Mermaid.
Oh, yeah, where's that adopted girl? You brought up a good point, Queen. Nobody know where she is. That adopted, remember the little white girl that adopted?
They don't even care. That's what I'm saying. This wasn't even a real. Remember, you was like, why they only talking to Cassie? I was like, man, this just started. They got all these people they could talk to. It just stopped. It just stopped with the assistant, Cassie, and you said, the baby mom, 50 Cent baby. Like I said, the fact that this wasn't on TV with all the eyeballs.
Got up that line, with her line, man. She done got up that line. The girl from Daddy that came.
Nah, she couldn't. Man, she be in jail right now.
No many holes in her story.
So is she getting? She got perjury. So she going to jail because you saying she lying. Yeah, are you 100% sure?
All I'm saying that the way they poked up her story, like
you could destroy her. If you are a good lawyer, you can make it seem like somebody telling the truth is doubtful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you can't. But that's what they supposed to do. Though.
Even the prosecutor talking about that was the weakest witness they had. They talking about
she
did it out of bitter and anger. I
well. The prosecutor, I expect the prosecutor to say. You said the defender said that, or the prosecutor? Who said that?
Prosecutor, the one.
The prosecutor said that. Okay. Yeah. So why they use her? That's stupid. That don't make no sense. You used her, bro. Like, shut up. That's dumb. Like I said, man, the fact that it wasn't on TV has played a big part in him being able to do or get away with whatever you want to call it with this outcome. All right. So I would be surprised if Diddy doesn't have a huge party this
Let me
weekend.
say
I don't
this.
know. We don't know if he's
Your
getting
boy,
out yet. We'll find out.
your boy, Young Thug lawyer, good as hell. He done beat 2 RICO charges in 1 year. Went less than 2 years.
No, that was just Fanny. That was just Fanny being dumb, bro. Nah, that ain't nothing but to
But
do
he
with the lawyer,
won
bro.
though. But he
But the
won,
lawyer don't got
Mama.
that Fanny. That's negligence on the lawyer, bro. Fanny Willis just was dumb, bro. I don't get what the hell she was doing.
You better go out the little baby, them niggas. They mixed the way it looking.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So where that girl
Yeah,
at? I
it
don't
was
know.
lack of evidence. That's exactly what it was. I told you he wasn't gonna get that shit traffic. I said they wasn't proving it to me. I like they just talking about Cassie getting
I mean,
freak off.
that's what I'm saying. Why? Look, I don't understand how y'all. What did y'all confiscate in his mansion, and why is it not used? Like, there is to the point where people think that James Comey. Do y'all remember James Comey? Remember the guy that was, yeah. The one that was trying to get Trump.
Oh,
remember the one that was working for Hillary Clinton, the head of the FBI.
Oh yeah. Oh well, yeah. He got. Oh yeah. You know
his daughter. His daughter is the one that was the head of this. The prosecutor. Did you know that? Did you also know that she was
all women prosecutor, all women prosecutor thing?
Yeah, and did you know that she was also ahead of the Epstein trial?
She done failed 2 times.
I mean, somehow, why do you keep on getting the job? I mean, this nepotism running crazy, bro. How is he still in the Department of Justice?
Hey, she probably
I'm just saying, bro. You can't protect your the key witness. I mean, not just the key witness. You can't protect the defendant, and you can't bring out enough evidence for 20-something years of Diddy doing whatever the hell he been doing. Amazing, bro. Amazing.
Hey, maybe her dad was on that
it's
Epstein Island thing. That might have been going on. Maybe her dad was on Epstein Island. That's probably why she left that alone.
Yeah, he probably was.
Yeah,
he probably was. Yeah. So, but James Comey daughter somehow. So now people are asking, like, real talk, like writing articles and all that. Like, is he throwing this on purpose? Because this is almost impossible.
Let me see how she look. Let me see that she want to look like one of the Diddler women.
Nah, she don't look like one of the Diddler women.
Nah.
That ain't his type.
Nah, that ain't Diddy type. You know, Diddy and Brian. Hey, she might be on one of them tapes. You never know. You never know, man.
Hey, man, Diddy can have everybody tied up in there. If Prince Henry's on there, bro. Come on now.
They don't know they were being recorded. It's a hidden camera. They don't know they were being recorded.
That's why he did it, though. That's the point. You think him and Epstein, and there's clearly more because we just forgot about the Amber Crombie guy. Remember him?
Oh,
yeah.
Come on, Epstein partner.
Disappeared from the media. I don't know how that was possible. You had all this, you over there doing these things with the. You don't remember the Amber Crombie dude? I don't even remember his name because they probably talked about.
You talking about Epstein partner, is he?
No, the CEO or Amber Crombie. Amber Crombie.
Oh, yeah.
White store with them little white boys that have six packs.
Yeah. I remember that. You're doing them boys and stuff. I know exactly what you're talking about with that.
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's like, why did he just disappears? And it's clearly they are videotaping for their I don't know, possibility of them getting caught later on. Like, it's like, all right, let me just go ahead and I'm gonna blackmail you. Let me go ahead and blackmail you.
They definitely letting them off.
I mean, but he could face 20 years though. It's up to the judge. That's why I was asking you. So the judge not letting him get off bail is not a good sign. Maybe he might give him 5 years or something.
Yeah, I don't think he gonna.
It's
I
up
don't
to the
think.
judge.
Yeah, I thought they said as long as with 10 years when the news report that went out, he only
No,
facing 10 years.
no. Both charges are two separate counts of 10 years.
He ain't gonna get that much time. Man,
No,
I'm telling you.
it's not a mandatory 10 years. It's up to the judge. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, what
Time
is
served, man. The man will be out Monday, like X said.
But
They gonna get that man time served.
so what do you think? What reason you think that they would just go with making him have time served?
They've been sitting now.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
like a year and a half.
Yeah. I thought they can't charge you again once you done got found not guilty or something. Yeah,
What you mean?
I was saying Charlie
yeah.
say they can charge him again. They find new evidence. I don't think they can charge him again.
Okay, we could get Charlie come here and explain. I don't know nothing. I heard of double jeopardy, but I don't know much about it. Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the question? Is double jeopardy if you have if you're found innocent, can you get charged again?
No, you can't get charged.
I heard if you have the trial, they won't run it again. But let's just see though. Let's just see. Let's ask real quick. Hold on. Let me ask.
Let me see. That's a good question.
All right, but okay, so I found it. So they said generally no. So there is a play. You can do it again. So Charlie's right. You can run a trial again, but they said the point of double jeopardy is to prevent you from being tried twice for the same crime after being acquitted or a conviction.
Yeah.
All right. So however, there are exceptions as like a hung jury. And I remember it was a hung jury yesterday. Yesterday it was a hung jury. Remember? So that's why I was
on jury today. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, still, it said or if you have an appeal overturning a conviction, or if different sovereign governments prosecute the same act. So the state, if this all right. So this is probably what Charlie's talking about. Maybe the state could convict because right now it's the government.
If the feds could convict him, you think the state gonna get it?
But the point is, he's right. Charlie's right. I'm just
right
trying to figure
that.
out. So the state could convict him. The state could go after him.
Man, please.
But if Comey's daughters is corrupt or throwing this on purpose, we're like, you hardly presented any evidence. You telling me?
Only thing I seen was Cassie this and Cassie that. That's all I heard about.
That's what I'm saying. You had this whole case built on Cassie, like he wasn't bringing other people over there.
Cassie got 30 million for her troubles.
Where are all the other people at? Because it wasn't just Cassie. And you telling me Jennifer Lopez wasn't involved in this too?
Oh yeah.
Because she was dating him before.
Listen, man, I told you some powerful people didn't got on them tapes. They're not gonna be messing with them people because they don't want to get knocked off.
But you just said the state couldn't. So you think the state ain't?
You remember? Okay, you remember when Duran? You remember the sheriff down here, Duran James? I got some of this envelope that's gonna shake up the County. What happened to him? Remember when he came out on the news? He talking about all the corruption that was going on in the County. He was deleted the next week.
Yeah.
Man, these folks, listen, man. That man was deleted the next week. They knocked the sheriff and them off. Man, come on, man. Them folks know better. I got something that's gonna shake up the County. That's local. That's just local corruption. So imagine the corruption that Diddy, the people that Diddy mess with. Do you got to show the cleansed body list once again?
Bro, that list is too long.
Man, them folks get rid of you, man, and make it look like an accident. Yeah.
Well, they do a bad job. They just don't. It don't matter. That all they need is the news to tell one thing. They do a bad job of covering it up.
Yeah, Clinton them got about 30 bodies. Might
They
be
got,
more than 30 now. About 40
the
now.
jokes had to, the jokes had to start rolling in. So I know when we first started the podcast, they used to get mad at us for not being too serious. But look, man, hey, life too short to be mad. We can't just be all mad, bro. I know we mad once, but we can't be all mad the whole time, bro. You gotta just laugh, bro.
Watching the Diddy the rabbit.
He said R. Kelly watching Diddy walk for graping and blackmailing people, and all he did was lead a voluntary sex cult.
That's all Kelly did do.
He got that look like, bro, really? Hey, R. Kelly can't talk, bro, because we had him on tape with that girl doing that thing, that stupid dance, bro.
Yeah, but that wasn't what he was charged for, though. That's the crazy part about it. They didn't get R. Kelly on no child.
They should have.
Thing.
Look at this.
They didn't get him on that.
They said literal video proof of Diddy assaulting Cassie for trying to escape a freak off, and he's not guilty of sex trafficking for her. Strong evidence of him extorting her parents and consistently blackmailing her, yet they only found him guilty of transportation. Hey, just take out the chips. Just start eating, bro. Just watch the show.
Yeah.
Hey, man, gosh. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I was a cashier, though, I used to hate that shit, bro. When the girls, it'll be like quarters stuck to they be pulling their junk out, it'll be sticking to their skin, and then they give it to me, the thing be all wet. I used to hate that, bro. Oh my God, bro. I hate that so much. Giving me freaking wet dollar bills.
Yeah, Charlie, he was, but he didn't get caught. He didn't get convicted of that. That's what I'm saying. They didn't charge him with no underage thing. That's what I'm saying. They didn't charge R. Kelly. They go look up R. Kelly charges.
So what was the charges? No. That's you're talking about the new stuff. We're talking about.
I'm talking about what he got charged with. What he
I'm talking about his first video. I'm talking about his first video.
He beat that. Remember?
That's my point. How the hell did he beat that, bro? He was on tape.
They said that was Aaron Hall. He do look like Aaron Hall.
Man, you gonna get out here with that.
They said that was Aaron Hall.
You gonna get out here with that, bro? The Aaron Hall crap.
That's what they were saying. They said that was Aaron Hall. They said he looked like Aaron Hall. I swear to God, that's what they were saying.
They got one more joke. You know the memes. You know the memes. You know the memes are rolling in, bro. Look at the memes, bro. Look at the memes.
Yeah.
All right, look at this one. They said this is 50 Cent every time one of Diddy's verdicts came back not guilty.
Damn.
And then it got just downright tough to watch. That was brutal, man.
Hey, man, I wonder what 50 gonna say, man. I might have to check his page. I'm gonna have to check his page, man.
Oh, 50. Oh, yeah. You know 50. If y'all look at Aaron Hall and R. Kelly, they look just like
Chrissy said, you gonna take this warm titty money. Give me that warm titty. I don't want that warm titty money, man. Y'all sweaty and sticky.
Y'all crazy. Oh, Aaron Hall and R. Kelly looking like.
Aaron Hall, my goodness.
Look at him.
That wasn't
pull up a picture of both on
Bro, that wasn't Aaron Hall.
I'm just telling you what people were saying. That's what they were saying.
Y'all be trying to get these dudes all the time. No homo. Every time you trying to get them all. Oh, no, that ain't him. That was Aaron Hall, bro.
No, R. Kelly definitely messed with babies, but I'm saying that ain't what he went to jail for. No, that ain't not what he went to jail for.
They got him for trafficking or something.
They got him for having the damn girl sex slaves and stuff.
But that's what I mean. That's sex slave trafficking. That's what I'm saying. But the girls wanted to be there. That's my point. It don't make no sense. The girls was like, I wanted to be there. I don't know. I still don't know how you got charged on that. How you getting charged on that, but not getting charged for that little girl? I don't know.
And the crazy part about it, I'm like, y'all, you talking about you couldn't leave, but y'all had a cell phone. Man, I don't want to hear that. Y'all could call me anytime and left, man.
Go ahead and put that on a shirt, underdog. Warm titty money.
Warm titty money.
Yeah, we done made funny. That. Yeah, go.
Yeah. They got old kids. His ass need to be locked up. They need to move him out that facility in, though. I don't agree with what they trying to do to him.
If said, give me that warm titty money.
Yeah, they need to move old kills, the Pied Piper. R&B. Mm-hmm.
Hey, hilarious.
Lowering
bro.
your kids to his bedroom. That's what the Pied Piper did back in the day. Lower the kids
Yeah.
into a cave.
So they said this is NBA Centel said, breaking, the NBA has lifted its ban on P. Diddy, allowing him to resume all league-related activities.
Man, go ahead. Dang.
Hey, man, Diddy can't help it, bro. He the type, at least he keep it real, bro. The man do keep it real, bro. If he like you, you gonna know it, bro. He gonna start biting that lip. He start looking. He gonna
Get your neighbor and say he's a meat stretcher. He'll stretch your meat.
He ain't lying, bro.
Hey, man, listen. What he say? Hey, I ain't here for no little boys. I'm here for Chris Hands on the boom.
Oh, yeah.
I want you.
I want you. I'm gonna have you.
And you can do this the easy way, or you do this the hard way.
The hard way, bro. Hold on, that dude, that's a thug. That boy a thug, boy. He did not play, bro.
The booted bandit, man. Get the hell out of here.
Dude, that was a real man, bro. That dude was not fake.
That's what he say. He used to tell the joke when they get to prison. Now look here. I like you.
Yeah.
I want you. And we can do this the easy way or the hard way. I said,
he's like, I'm gonna get you, man.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Come on now, bro.
That's more important than water.
Hey, look at Diddy face, man, when his balls is in his face, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, everybody that come across Diddy, you just gotta walk away. Just walk away.
When she start talking slick like that, you just take her.
You know, we spent some good
You
time.
turn her around like that there, and you just do that, and you just walk away.
You gotta walk away, man. You just gotta go ahead and walk away, bro. The Diddy gonna be like, "Come on, daddy. I've been in jail all this time, daddy. Let's party. Why you don't party with me no more, Fabulous? Come on, daddy."
If Diddy smart, he'll go on there with Russell Simmons and get on out the country. Well, they bring us most stuff on you, Diddler. See, Russell Simmons ain't remember they talking about.
I ain't making that face, Piff. I ain't making that face right there. No. Said Diddy was disappointed. He was hoping he could go on mancation.
Hey, man.
He said, Diddy about to show y'all the true meaning. I'm about to take that with vengeance. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, he gonna get that some vote now. All these votes that turned on him. Oh, yeah.
Oh, bro. I mean, we see he's capable. We see he's capable of doing stuff, bro. It's like, bro, you can't have everybody saying that you're doing this and you just sitting at the house chilling, bro. He said calling another man, a grown man, daddy is crazy. Hey, daddy, you don't want to party with me no more, daddy?
We do party, Fabulous looking crazy.
We do what we do, bro. Why he seems so scared?
But
we do party. Like what? Hey, what's Meek Mill gonna do when he see him, bro?
Meek Mill bought a house in Africa. He probably left the country too. I remember he bought a house in Africa not too long ago.
You know what though?
It look like.
If Diddy do want to like come back on the scene with a splash, he need to do an X-Ed when they interview him. Hit him with the classic line, take that. Got to. At this point, might as well just be the supervillain, bro. You might as well just lean into being the full-on supervillain that can't get touched, bro. You are literally Joker of the city, bro.
You untouchable.
Yeah, man. Every time, like, why you can't keep him in jail? You get what I'm saying? What was that one? What's the dude in Spider-Man's name that always Lex Luthor?
That's Superman, Lex Luthor.
Yeah. What I say? What I say? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Lex Luthor. Yeah, just got too much money. You can't get him. You can't keep him in jail. Let's go ahead.
What I tell you, I said, well, they can't live with Jay Money too long. That shit over with. You might have to leave him.
Well, it's not even really that. It's one.
Tony Bugsby, you made him look like a
It's not even really that though, bro. It's really who they're connected to, and it's those dumb people.
that we can't name. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I saw. I didn't. There was some clip. I didn't because I don't want us being shadow banned. But people are showing their connections and who they think it is and all that good stuff.
What's his name? What's the dude name who ran Clyde Davis? Come on, that's enough right there.
What? Okay, yep, you got it.
Yeah, Clyde Davis. Yeah, we know that. We already know what's going. I know what's going on. Clyde Davis run the whole music industry, and he one of them people you can't name.
Can't touch this.
Yeah, with Jimmy Iovine and them.
Hey, and him and all his kids, they need to go do a TikTok dance to the "Can't Touch This."
Yeah.
First, as soon as you get off.
Yeah. They run everything.
There's gonna be a lot of rap lyrics about Diddy. You see, you can't convict me. Can't keep me in jail.
Hey.
Ain't gonna be Teflon Don no more. It's just gonna be Diddy. I diddied that case. Diddy? I did. Yeah, hey, let's put this link in. Let me get y'all to call in and tell me y'all opinion of y'all don't care if Diddy got locked up. You do care, it makes you mad, or you more mad about just the corruption, or you don't think it's corruption, whatever. You know, we like everybody's opinions. So y'all just call in real quick. Let's talk about it. But yeah, Diddy, bro. So I wanted to, like, real talk, 50 Cent, that's why I had me rolling, man. 50 Cent did have a lot of Did He Do It and all that stuff going on. And to see, you think it was guaranteed when the feds get you, right? Now it's like, well, he might get off, he might not.
Well, I seen Murder Inc. Murder Inc. beat him. There's been a lot of folks that beat him lately.
When did Murder Inc. beat though?
They got him with that thing with Supreme and them, you know, the feds. Murder Inc. beat him.
Okay, I ain't know Murder, because I remember Irv Gotti was gone for a long time. All right, Queen, what's going on, Queen?
I just had to come up here and talk about this bullshit. I'm pissed.
Queen. All right, hold on, Queen. Let me play this right here, because when I play it, you go ahead and let us get into it.
Man, watch out! I'm here. Okay, I'm pissed. Like, how do you do this? Like, I mean, like, watching this shit bothered me from the beginning because none of the serious shit was in his trial. None of it. None of it. They just put this. I mean, I understand the Cassie situation and the lesser crimes that came with it. But the missing girl and all the missing shit that was done, none of it was talked about. None of it. So you about to just let this monsters with a vengeance back on the loose. Everybody better run. Everybody better run. Everybody who just turned their nose, they wasn't best friends no more with him. Everybody better run.
Oh yeah, Diddy gonna be on it now.
So do you think it was more corruption, Danielle, or do you think okay, let me say this, guy. Obviously you think it's corruption. What I'm saying is, do you think it was he paid the jury, or you think the Comey's daughter has something to do with it? Or do you think that the feds in general are compromised because he has, and maybe some outside celebrities jumped in because they're like, hey,
number 3
on the tape. The tapes? You think it's the tapes?
I believe the people that sneak themselves on them tapes is part of the government. I really do. I feel like he has somebody by the balls. Because if it was anybody else, all of that, majority of that would have stuck. It would have stuck on him. Like R. Kelly did a section of what P. Diddy did.
You're right. R. Kelly did.
And R. Kelly there for 75 years plus.
Wait. How much did they give R. Kelly?
He got 30 something in one state, and he got some more time, so it equals up to like 70 some years.
Dang.
Yes, because he got 2 different states on his butt.
But them girls were saying that they wanted to beat it. Okay, anyway, that's a different case. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's a different case, but that's what they charged him for. They gave him all of this time for just a minimum of what P. Diddy was just accused of. And I feel like it ain't that he's not a monster. He's just a monster with power.
Yeah,
And
his money.
this was also a lesson for him too. That
Yeah.
what we give to you, we can take it from you.
I told you, I said that before we came on. I said, this ain't nothing but a damn lesson. Spanking on the ass, let them know you're not bigger than
They
us.
said R. Kelly had 50 women. Was it 50?
He had a lot of them. It was a lot of them came for 2 documents worth.
Really?
Documentaries worth.
Damn. Okay. So I was just thinking it was those girls in his house. So I
That's what
I
I
did
thought
not
it
pay
was.
attention to that story. I did not pay attention.
No, it was women all over the place.
All right. Okay, let's bring in Charlie. What's going on, Charlie? What you thinking about this situation?
I know that.
We're about to bring you in a second.
One thing I know, 2 things for certain: the court ain't bringing up nothing they ain't got no evidence of. If it wasn't no evidence presented of nothing of the sort that people wish that would have been brought up, there's no evidence of it.
It's not no wish. He has the evidence. They didn't use it because they part of it.
You could say that, but that's not a fact because you don't know if that's true or not. That's what I'm saying. Like, we get so emotionally wrapped up in these decisions.
There y'all go with this emotional.
I said, and I also said we, so don't take it personal. I said we get so emotionally wrapped up in all these decisions, and then be making up all this extra stuff that we want to be true, and it could be true, but we don't have no evidence that it's true. We have not seen nothing. We don't know that there's no tapes. All we know that people talk about tapes all the time, and for all we know, them tapes that they always talk about could have been the minimal tapes of people just walking around in all white until they left. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I be like, when people be talking about, oh, so-and-so was on the list, or so-and-so was on the plane, or so-and-so was at the party. It was a lot of people went to a party, but that don't mean they stayed for a freak off. And it might not be no video or no freak off other than the ones that they showed. That's why they rated. That's why, but also in the vein of that double jeopardy shit, that's the type of shit that happened or that could happen. The same shit that happened to R. Kelly could still happen to this man, because he could still get this shit picked up by Florida. He could still get this shit picked up by Georgia. He could still get this shit picked up by California, and he could still get this shit picked up by New Jersey and New York. So that's 5 states right there on your ass.
My question is, so R. Kelly got off the first
Who
time?
you been talking to? You ain't talking to me.
Did R. Kelly get off the first time?
For the child. For the child.
Well, I know what I'm speaking about. They did not talk about none of the child, nothing.
Because there ain't no evidence of it.
Yeah,
but it is this witness statement.
Well, witness statement is evidence because they do use that. They use that in domestic violence. They use that
with a whole videotape.
They use that in great cases. They use witness.
Incredible.
Y'all know how R. Kelly got caught, right? You know he had made a new.
Let's bring Gooner up. Okay. Did I add him? Let me see if I added him real quick.
Because you know they can find witnesses discreditable, right?
All right. Oh, of course. I know that, but we seen men with smaller evidence go, get put in on he said, she said.
Diddy got caught up because he made a new tape after
he got
found not guilty for the first tape.
Yeah, that's true. And that goes back to the point I was saying about money does. We got to look in the reality of the world. People with money get away with more than people that don't. Gooner, what's your thought about this?
I was going to say what you just said. Basically, money talks and bullshit walks. I'll just bring up one subject person. Anyone know who Charlie Bronson is?
Charlie Bronson? No.
He's been in prison for like 73 years for doing absolutely nothing.
Hey,
absolutely nothing. UK? Yes, in the UK, absolutely nothing. He's been in there 73 years. 2-tier system to 2025, and they've let him out for this. Money talks.
So they did just let him out?
No. Charlie Bronson's still in prison. He's never getting released.
Oh, they never let. Oh, dang.
They never released him. He's too.
So what was his charges?
There's no proof for anything. He's not done anything. What P Diddy's done. What I'm getting at. There's 2-tier system. One person gets arrested for no evidence or anything like that of any crime. Yeah. P Diddy's got paperwork behind his jacket, and he's been let off. My guy's doing 75 years for nothing. One guy gets let off. Money talks.
Yeah, I agree, Chrissy. R. Kelly. Well, that's the thing, though. When you do dirt, the streets talk. That's just how it works. Everybody's gonna talk about it. And Diddy has those same rumors around him, like R. Kelly from the 90s.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
But see, that's what I'm saying. People without money can get convicted off hearsay and more, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
less
I
than
agree with you.
circumstantial evidence. But when you
Yeah.
got when you can pay a lawyer to say, we want to look into that. Who are they? Who said that? Oh no, let's look into them. Let's see what, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they not even a credible witness no more because of the way, you know what I'm saying? So now a witness statement that don't hold no more weight. That's why I keep saying, like, I mean, it would be nice if they did have some evidence, but where is it?
That's the same thing, Charlie. Like,
But okay, so what about this though? Because I don't I'm not gonna act like I was paying attention to this case 100%.
Yeah, I
But
know I
what I did see was Cassie running from a freak off. She was running away, and the man drags her back to it, beats her, and then drags her back. How is that not enough evidence in itself to paint this whole thing? Because I understand that at one point in time, and I need a timeline. When did she run away, and when did she say I'd like the freak offs?
I'm gonna tell you what they said about that tape. Get what? I'm gonna tell you what they said about that tape. You know they say on that tape, Cassie never pressed the button. She wasn't really trying to run from it. That's basically what they were saying.
She never
pressed the button on the elevator or nothing. Yeah.
Regardless of whether she was or wasn't though, we don't have evidence of either way.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish I could. I'm gonna find this.
So if you experience something for yourself personally, you're not evident. Your evidence yourself, the person is evident.
I'm glad you said that. That's the reason they focused on Cassie for most of the case. That is the reason why, because she's the only evidence that we actually have that's solid, other than the other people that's willing to come forward. There is no tapes. There is no paperwork. There is no investigation that's pulled up a bunch of shit.
The little white girl missing, don't know where she at. So he ain't got
and
no
still missing. And still missing.
But that's the thing. But see, that's how it works though. Remember we was talking about that that one girl, I don't know, he was like a play uncle, and they couldn't find the body, so they couldn't convict. If you can't find it, that's what Charlie's saying is. You can't find the body.
I wish I could find the video. It was two sisters, lawyers, and they was discussing this shit this morning before the verdict was even read. And they was saying this exact same thing. Everybody's so caught up in how they feel about it. We totally understand that because, you know, all you can really do is feel if you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, if you don't actually look at the actual what's going on, the proceedings. But the court don't work that way. Yeah. It don't work off what you feel.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay, so let's shift it because all right, it's 2 charges he did get caught on, and these are subjective charges. It's up to the judge, and y'all might have heard me say it earlier. So both of these charges, separate counts, go from 0 to 10 years. Both counts. Now we know a normal person is probably gonna get 15 to 20 off top, right?
They're gonna give us all the time.
What do you think Diddy is going to get, if any?
Probation and a monitor on his leg and probation.
Yeah.
Stay away from Cassie.
So okay, so Queen probation, Boog, you say probation too, and restraining order.
Yeah, restraining order.
Charlie, you think what?
Yeah, probation. He's not gonna he's probably gonna have to, you know, step down from everything that he's, you know, other than all the other shit that he done already stepped down from. He stepped down from Revolt already. He's gonna have to relinquish a lot of that shit. That's probably why his son doing a full album with Kanye right now. Because you're gonna have to send this shit. Oh, somebody else has to take all of this over now.
Okay. Gunnar, what do you think? He's gonna think any time
just gonna have to stay low key until they come for him again.
Okay, so you think they're gonna do him like OJ?
They're gonna come, but he's got power. He'll get around it. It's all about money, innit?
Well, OJ had money. They did get him later on. OJ got off.
Yeah. So they're going to want this money.
Waiting on OJ. They was waiting.
Bro, they got OJ on a bullshit charge, man. That was some bullshit.
OJ would have took his own stuff back.
He was running out of money at that time.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, he was going broke. That's why that shit was.
So how is Diddy gonna keep his money? That's a good question there. Now let's
still hold those secrets.
Well, it ain't even about secrets, Danya.
He's
He
got his
don't.
baby oil to play with. He'll make
And
money.
he still owns a shit ton of publishing. He gave a lot of people their publishing back, but he still does own a shit ton of publishing. Ain't nobody finna stop listening to Biggie.
He on
Ain't nobody finna
Biggie.
stop
He
listening to
on
Total.
Biggie. When he
Ain't
stopped
nobody
listening to
finna.
Biggie. Yeah.
He'll just end up playing spin the bottle, mate. That's all he'll be doing.
That's it. You feel
Who's
me?
his
He
next
gonna be.
victim?
He gonna. What Russell Simmons doing right now?
Over there with his legs crossed,
Okay,
praising
and
Buddha.
that's probably what Diddy gonna end up at. What I'm just trying to think of somebody else that used to be popular and now they got a little fucked up and then they squared that shit
Orlando
away and now
Brown.
they chilling. You feel me?
Got away, just chilling somewhere.
And they just go away. You feel you got plenty of money to go away. You might as well just go away and live a simple
Okay.
life. You got all the
You gonna pay $50 million
All right, so
bail. He ain't hurt for
here's
no
the
money.
question though. So I'll go to each one of y'all again. We'll start with Queen. So why do y'all think that he's not gonna get any time for such a high profile case? Just to placate the public. If the judge has, hey, I'll give you 2 years or something like that. Why not any time? Because you got charged with 2 criminal acts.
Because to me, I think even the two lesser crimes still play for me into the other crimes that he didn't get convicted for. So if they didn't convict him on something that really would have hoped to keep him in there, which they got rid of everything that would have really held him in it. So
Right.
if he would have got any one of those charges he really would have been looking at some serious time, I could have been like, man, maybe they'll give him a year or so. But because these 2
He's
things,
still looking at 20 years though. That is some serious time.
But
nah, he's looking at. I'm sorry, I mean interrupt. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was
I
0
just
to
don't
20
think.
years.
I just don't think I just think because of how they got him like this and what's going on now that we clearly see, he ain't gonna do nothing. Right?
Okay. All right, Book. So why do you think we see it's kind of like a consensus, like, oh, they're just gonna let him go. Why do you think that is?
I think they're gonna give him time served. He done sitting there long enough. They gonna feel like his lawyers.
Yeah, about a year and a half.
Year and a half. If you give me 2 years, we're gonna let him out. I ain't gonna do nothing 6 more months. We're gonna let him out. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Charlie, why'd you come to that conclusion?
Same reason. I know the system. Good time, game time. You done already did time served. They're gonna give you a year for both, and then plus he got money, like I said, and money talk, and some people can't do what he might be able to do with his money, so he might get the slick talking. You feel me? Like, hey, I might put together a little battered women's organization or some shit or something to keep people away from sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all the money, give y'all some money towards an organization that help, people who've been sex trafficked or something like that, rehabilitate and shit like that. And then boom, easy. Okay, well bet you pay that to the state plus your restitution. You do your time served, and then we sending you home with an ankle monitor. You can't fly out the country for 10 years.
Okay. Gunnar, and what made you come to that conclusion?
It's just the way the system is. It's different from what you do over there. Obviously, I'm just going what we do over here. But from what I'm seeing, he's been let off. It's the same system. He's been let off, and they'll come back for him, and it would just be the same smoke screen at the moment. That's all it is. We were talking about, the other day, and now we're talking about this. So they know what they're doing.
I kind of see where you're going with this, Gunnar. I think because this charges that he got had to implicate other people in society, in their elite.
Yeah, we're not talking about.
So
what we
I
can't
think
talk
they're
about,
gonna find him doing something on his own,
Correct.
and then get him.
Yeah,
I feel
they're gonna play with him basically.
I see where you're going with.
Yeah, because I ain't never seen a one-man Rico. It's the first time I ever seen it. A one-man Rico.
That's why I was wondering, where was the other people? Like, where were the other people on trial?
In history, bro.
Yeah, they said, hey, y'all know they said this was the most expensive. This was the most expensive sex trafficking trial of all time. And this is the result. Like, how she should get fired though. I'm just saying though. She did a bad job. You should get Comey's daughter should get fired, bro. All this nepotism bullshit got to go out the door, man. There is no reason why he done failed twice now on high profile trials to not get anything come from it. And she could just sit
the bad part about this, y'all had an all-women prosecutor, and you messed it up the first time y'all ever had.
Yeah, that was also.
Y'all messed it up.
Look, I don't get that, bro. I swear sometimes I swear they do that on purpose to try to keep this little like this sexist gender war going on, bro. Like, because now it's gonna people be like, see, you should have had men. No, and then next time, then when they don't bring an all-female jury, now they're gonna be complaining. Not jury, prosecutors. They're gonna be complaining about that. It's just like things that they set seeds for you to fight later on because it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, ain't none of them fighting to find none of these other missing women that done really been missing and really getting sex trafficked from city to city, state to state, country to fucking country.
No.
That's true. That they said sex trafficking is the #1 crime in the world right now.
In the
It
world.
has surpassed drugs.
They just had some girls go missing out of group home, and what state that was? I just seen it a couple of
Yes,
days,
all the
like a
time.
day or two ago.
All the time.
Shit be pissing me off.
I remember
They
when
trying to
remember we couldn't even say sex trafficking before. They kind of
yeah.
laxed on that now. Remember we couldn't even say that on when we first started because
The sex
that's kind of how
trafficking
we
real.
started our channel. Y'all,
Listen,
the ones that
y'all
was here
go on
early, y'all
these
seen that.
cruises. They try to get my people on a cruise, but y'all go on these cruises, and when y'all be by yourself, y'all watch y'all surroundings. They try to get my people on the cruise she just came from. You know what I'm saying? Good thing she was there with her sister and her family and them, but you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all pay attention to y'all surroundings, man.
When I throw that
Diddy
two
might.
up, when
It's
I
gonna
throw
be
that two up,
look. It's gonna be people that buy. We gotta remember, dude. We gotta remember one thing too, though. There are people that relate to what Diddy did. Like they like the fact they live a lifestyle similar to that. They don't share it in public, but secretly they might really rock with him, and they might buy his album. You know what I'm saying? So he could put an album out and get a quick $2, $3, $4, $5
That's
million.
another fact as well, Tony.
Well, I tell you about the club down
People
here. What
see
me
got
and
off
Cat
with it.
tell you about that club down here? Remember the club we told you about?
Yeah.
That's what
People
they
that go
do.
to people that go to Terra Zoo. It's called
The
Terra. I can't remember what it's
trapeze.
called. Trapeze. There we go.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Go back to
trapeze. That's
go back
a
to what you
swingers
just said.
club
Go
in
back to what you
Atlanta.
just said, Tony,
That's
about
what they do.
people analyze what he may have done, which obviously there is people out there who've done what he's doing or whatnot. Now
Right.
he's been let off. It will analyze to the 2 section units of like, oh, he got away with it. I can do more of it.
Oh, yeah, it's true. There are
So his followers
copycats.
are going to be on
They
it.
know what
Yeah.
to do now. They know what to. So
lady.
this will embolden more people that do
Correct.
sex traffic
And
to.
it's going to scare women from confessing the things that happen to them.
Don't forget, some
Yeah.
people thrive on risk.
It's going to make them feel less eager to speak about the trauma and the stuff that happened to them. It's going to put them back in the shell.
Yeah, I seen a
Because
lot of people in the
it's just been
comments saying
shown
that.
nothing is going to happen.
Yeah, I
And
seen a lot
y'all
of
know
people in the
Cassidy
comments
was the
saying
one
that.
that asked the judge to deny his bail too. It was Cassidy that asked the judge to deny his bail.
Yeah, but and he
that
did.
point,
But
Jeff,
that's why I was asking. So he denied the bail. Is he going to keep on with that type of thing? Because everybody thought he was going to get out this afternoon. It was like, okay, they're gonna let him go home, and then he'll wait for sentencing.
When they
And he
sentencing
said
then?
no.
Monday? When they sentencing?
I can look that up. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They
It
gonna let him
probably
go
is
Monday?
And it's a long weekend.
Yeah. They gonna let him
Yeah,
go
because
Monday.
nobody's going to work Monday, right?
On Friday.
Not Friday.
Yeah, because I know Friday we off July 4th, but
Dre, is that Charlie Manson
some
you're
jobs.
talking
My
about?
ass ain't know, but
Friday's the 4th of July. You know y'all don't
Ladies.
work on Friday.
Dre, is that Charlie Manson?
Let's see. When
No.
is this sentencing?
Nathan.
When y'all see me throw that two up,
Sentencing.
That's why
the
he's getting
ladies.
off your Mason.
That don't
They
mean
Oh
peace.
no, Andre feel like he's getting off because he's a Mason.
They don't.
That don't mean peace. That mean amendment to ladies. That mean get you a beat.
They denied
Amendment.
They don't have a date set for the sentencing yet. Please stand by.
Stay safe out here and stay dangerous, ladies. I'm
hey, I got mine.
Stay vigilant.
Because it's a lot of nasty.
Stay
But you know,
vigilant.
yours might not. You know, you're not in the same place as the other 6 women that might be in your family. You feel me?
I
Who
be
ain't got
telling them.
charges. You feel me?
But all my girl cousins
Yeah,
got every last one of them got one.
in Charlie though, 2020 it was an increase in women buying firearms. It was
Yeah,
a huge
my
increase.
cousin, all of them got one. They be ready to go and let your ass have it.
I
Unfortunately,
encourage
you will
you.
need it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
The way
especially if this is what they doing. This is what they doing.
I think we're gonna get back to the Wild Wild West, bro. I think everybody. I see a lot of people open
Certainly
carrying
here,
over
but
here.
yeah, definitely.
I hope so.
Yeah, it seems like it's getting back to that point. It was crazy though. Another thing, guys, when y'all open carry, you need a strap on your thing.
Right.
Bro. You can't have it where people could pull it. I just saw a video last week where this guy was, it was a female actually. She was standing there. She had her gun in her back pocket. So it's so crazy.
Get
And
y'all
then
one of these right here.
dude just walked up,
Play right on
pulled
the
the
front.
gun out, and she's like, "Hey, give me my gun." And he pointed at her, and he's like, "You better stay there." And then he walks out with her gun.
Get one
So
of
he just
these
took her
right
gun.
here, man.
So
See this?
yeah,
Get the
there's
best cat in the hand. Put on you.
yeah,
put
We're
it
having
in.
we
another
need something that
conversation
has a
about
strap
this.
on it.
So I'd like to know your thoughts of why you feel Americans allow you to have guns. Obviously, it's pretty
Oh,
simple
yeah.
protection, but do you
Need
get?
'em
Yeah,
out
that's
here.
what I'm getting at. But why do you need
Hold
them?
on,
The world is
hold on.
all in the one.
Wait.
You get it. It's another subject for another time. But yeah,
No,
Well, I'm
good. Yeah, because I saw like they were able to get your country to give up their guns, and there has been now it
failed
has
them now.
led to acid attacks, more
Yes.
knifings, more people
Yes.
getting run over by cars. So
Yep.
what I'm saying is, it's not the guns. Crazy people are going to do crazy things, regardless if they have guns or not.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
But can I answer Guna's question directly
Okay, go
or
ahead.
specifically? Because the reason that we are allowed to have guns in this country is not even to protect ourselves from each other. It's to protect ourselves from the government.
Yeah, that's how it started. Yeah. So yeah, that was the main thing. That was the main thing. We even have
Hey.
militias. We still have small militias in every state. So yeah,
Well, that's
basically,
why.
it's a culture over here in America. Like, gun
yeah.
is a gun culture. It's 100%. So the government has tried, and there has been a large faction of people being like, you're never going over my dead body. Don't tread on me over my dead body.
Yeah.
So that propaganda that they were, I believe in the UK, they was paying buyback gun system or something like that,
We
right?
ain't doing none of that over here.
Yeah.
And I think they did it in Australia too, if I remember
I heard
correctly.
Chinese whispers. Yeah.
They tried that in California, buy guns back, and it didn't work. Somehow they got back into the hood.
Yeah, ain't gonna work here. But Gunner, isn't there still people over there with guns?
Yeah.
Like Top Boy.
Yeah.
Y'all watch that show?
Not even as you just said. I thought you was going on for the actual top representing on the streets and that. It's just literally anyone can have a gun now. We're literally in the territory of that zone. 100%. The crime rate of guns has gone up 100%.
Yeah. So what you did was you made all the people that would protect their family lose their guns, and then you gave it to the criminals. That's
correct.
So that's
There you go.
the problem, and that's the
flip the
problem.
whole system on its head.
I seen it was because I like watching a lot of the UK shows over there, right? So
I'm glad
I
you
seen a
mentioned
show.
Top Boy.
I seen a show where they had cops, but they didn't have any guns, and they had to call in a unit with guns to get to the thing. It was blowing my mind, bro. I was like, this can't be, is that real, bro?
You're probably watching Litter Police.
Yeah, so the cops don't have guns.
No, you was watching Litter Police.
The little police ain't got no guns.
Yeah, they don't have guns. Stop, you're picking up litter. You're fined. And they're the ones who get shot.
Oh, y'all got little
Don't
police.
try that in America. Go ahead.
Beat cops.
So
surprise.
they gotta call people, the ones with the guns. I was like, this is crazy.
That's crazy.
Well, they little police don't. They just pick up little. You just look at the little police.
Listen, a perfect film to you lot watch. Yeah, watch Blue Story.
Okay.
You'll
Blue
like
Story, is that on Netflix?
Yeah, it's pretty much out there.
Oh,
You've
it
watched
was
Top
one thing
Boy
I wanted to
already.
ask you about, Gunnar. It's a show I know you probably know about. It's a big deal right now in UK, and they are making laws around a fictional show. It was about these boys, and they were talking about the manosphere. I can't remember the name of the show. I can't remember the name. Y'all, anybody know what I'm talking about? Just right. I can't remember the name, but it's on Netflix. And it was like #1 trending on Netflix for about a month. And they're making laws actively about to stop men from doing like horrible things to women over there off of a fictional show.
What's it called?
Have you heard about that?
What's it called?
Let me see. Let me see if I can get the name real quick.
That's
Maybe I can
crazy.
show a trailer.
Jeff crazy.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? So they security guards for train. Little police.
You're right there, Jeff.
That's funny.
He said, or should I say rubbish?
Yeah, rubbish.
Yeah, rubbish.
Let's see.
Loads of Tottenham shirts everywhere.
So what they just do that? They give people tickets who throw stuff on the ground That's what they do. Or they,
you now get autism.
Oh, it's called
adolescence. Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard. I haven't gone into it, but yeah, we
You
now
heard
get
about
yeah, definitely. I've heard about that. I'll get so many people telling me so many things, but the missus is into the entertainment sector, so she's whispered that to me definitely.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. So like it's contentious over there.
Yeah,
I can't.
I'll
remember
get into that now. You said it,
basically the
but babe, it's
conservatives
been
versus
mentioned on the show.
liberals over there.
Let me entertain myself. What are you talking about then? No, I'll get into it and I'll let you all know.
Okay, yeah, definitely check out Adolescence and all y'all too. Yeah, check out Adolescence. It is it's an interesting watch. It's on Netflix and it was just showing the kids in the UK watching people like Andrew Tate and then they turn into misogynists who hate women and I don't want to tell you the thing. Just check it. Just check it out. It's really good.
Tate on there?
No. It's not Andrew Tate. It's about what the manosphere is radicalizing little middle school and high school boys.
Little boys.
They getting punched in the mouth?
No, they're like going after. They have tempers and they're doing bad things to women, and I don't want to give up the story, but
they
yeah,
just get punched in the mouth a couple times.
right. Yeah, well, that's what I think too.
You feel
that's
me?
what I think too.
Don't forget to tell them movie night next week, Tony.
Yeah. Tuesday.
Can you throw in some UK films if you want? You got Ill Manners.
Yeah.
If you got a few naughty good films out there, man.
If we could get them, on Netflix or whatever it is, yeah, I saw.
No dramas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
watch it. Hey man, I've been watching this. I like this Squid Game. That's my show there.
Yeah, that's good.
Nah, one movie though that y'all, it's a must watch. This is on the Tony recommended list, man. Y'all got to go watch this on Netflix. It's called What's Inside. I'm telling you, bro. I just watched that. That shit is crazy.
What is it?
I like it.
It's What's Inside.
I don't know. I ain't seen that one. I gotta check it out.
It's a thriller.
I'm gonna tell you too.
It's
I
not a
watched the
scary
Old
movie,
Guard.
but it messes with your head, like what you're seeing. Like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Just watch it.
Y'all gotta watch the
Just
Old Guard too. The new one came out today. The Old Guard too. That was good. I watched
Is that
part
a
1 and 2. That's moving them
what is it?
Netflix movies. Yeah, the Old Guard.
It's like what I'm saying is it
It's
a
about-
fighter?
It's about them immortals. They like the people immortal. Man,
I
you gotta
see
watch it
that.
good. Yeah, the black girl, she became a new immortal girl and woo. Yeah.
They were trying to hunt him down.
Yeah, they're trying to hunt them down. It's good though. They just came out on part 2 today. I watched part 2 too. They're gonna be a part 3. I'm waiting on that.
Okay. For sure.
So
All right,
movie night next
definitely.
week.
Yeah,
Yep,
Tuesday.
next third. I mean next Tuesday. I said third. Next Tuesday.
Tuesday. So yeah, for sure. Y'all check this one out though. Any last things y'all want to say about the Diddy thing before we get on up out of here?
He's guilty.
Oh,
Right.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, you know how I play it. Hold on.
Guilty. Everybody guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah, check this out though, bro. It's What's Inside, man. I'm telling y'all, this movie is crazy. This is a gem. I'm like, why didn't they put this in the theaters, bro? They be talking about how the box office ain't doing nothing. This would have been hidden.
I'm gonna check this out.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This ain't the movie where they all switch bodies, was it?
You watched it already?
That's what that is. When they went to their house,
You watched the
they
book?
play with that little machine.
You watched
They
it?
all switch bodies. I think
Look,
they that
Boog,
movie. I seen it.
Boog telling me.
Bud he always do. He just tell the movie, bro. He just tells.
Oh, yeah. That is.
There's
That
a
is.
reason why I wasn't saying
I had
it,
it.
bro.
Somebody once
Hey,
I
you
looked
come
at
on
these
that
people.
book. You watched it? You watched the book?
Oh, yeah.
Ugly,
I
what's
did.
inside?
I ain't never know the name of it.
He
I
just
didn't know
kept
the name
going. He
of the
just
movie.
kept going, bro. He just kept going. It still
What's
don't tell you
inside?
what happened. It still don't tell you what happened.
Come on.
Yeah, it still don't tell you what happened. It's crazy, though.
But
mystery.
I just watched what's it called.
yeah, but I just wanted to. You just messed up some of the punch of it though. Like they were like, "Oh shit, that just went away." That just went away now. But thanks. Like,
Oh man, my bad. I didn't know. Never
gave
know
us
the
a
name
trailer.
of that damn movie.
but no,
We're
but
going
it's
to put
real
it up
dope.
there on
Real dope.
movie night since it's been brought to our attention.
Yeah, it's What's Inside. It's crazy.
It's our curiosity now. Definitely have to watch it.
All right.
Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, I guess we get up out of here. I think we all have
Hold
a
up.
consensus. He possibly
They
could
mad
be
everyone.
guilty, but a lot of
Hold
money
up, Tony.
makes
This is what
what's going on.
Guilty. That nigga is guilty.
Sir, settle down. You have to go deliberate.
I don't need to deliberate. Hang that nigga now. I got the rope right here.
The rope back here.
It's a good thing
I got
that
the rope
it's a
right
good
here.
thing that's not how the law works, right there.
Look,
man.
Uncle Ruckus ain't on that
Well,
track.
I'll be honest. They should bring that back to all these nonsense out in the world. Anyone who's a paedophilic should be hanged on live TV, mate, so the world know. Leave the kids
Oh,
alone.
that would stop a lot.
Yeah.
That would stop. That would stop a lot.
Live
It's-
TV, yeah.
They're like,
That's
man,
not-
Right there, like,
hey,
hey.
hey, all those to catch a predators, they would go out of business. Them souls would
Yeah.
go out of business, bro.
And we'll have Charleston White
they'll
catching
turn
them.
up.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have
Oh,
Charleston White
yeah.
catching them.
Yeah,
That's what I
let
was gonna say.
Charlie
They
White
might turn
catch.
up. Might turn
Yeah.
into a hunt show.
Have loads of groups.
Yeah,
down
turn
and
to-
popping them, which is
hey,
good.
they give you money to hunt down the child. Man, yeah, it don't turn
Yeah,
to
you got a
show
point.
no
You got a
damn-
point, Jeff. That's what Kanye's talking about. Yeah, you can say
The new
nigga
dog
all you
bounty
want.
hunt.
You can't say the other word though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dude.
man. So
can't say that word. The people we can't name
you can't say
can't
that.
say that.
Anyway, we better get up out of here. We appreciate all y'all for rocking with us, man. Until
love,
next
as
time,
always.
guys. We out of here.
I think we
Peace.
unsettled, man. Now.
Stay mad.
Peace out.
Welcome to the Mad Ones podcast, where all the real ones still broadcast. Say what? We got the funniest chat. Mad Ones Nation got a back. X in the building, day one, he a real one. Gina hold us down.